as he rolls that gives him all the air he needs. The key is to use your body roll to make that happen. If you've gotten stuck on breathing, these drills will help you. Push off into skating position. Then grab several quick bites of air without rolling to sweet spot. After a few practice bites, then try one stroke cycle with a regular breath. Next, do as Jennifer shows here, alternating one luxurious pause in sweet spot with one rhythmic breath. Toby, who is also learning rhythmic breathing for the first time, progresses to 2 rhythmic breaths followed by 1 in sweet spot. She has brief pauses but is moving toward a seamless rhythm. Here, Jen does the same exercise. Her 2 consecutive rhythmic breaths show a real ease and flow. If you add 1 rhythmic breathing cycle at a time, you'll always practice control, never practice struggle. And here's Ian doing the same exercise. The next step would be 3 rhythmic breaths followed by 1 in sweet spot. Never fall into the trap of practicing struggle. Practice only what you can do well. If you do triathlons or swim in open water, much of your breathing should be no different than what you practiced in the pool. Breathe with your rhythmic body roll. Just keep in mind to roll all the way to where the air is. In higher waves or chop, just roll farther. When you need to navigate, the key skill is to look, then breathe, without interrupting your rhythm, and hug the surface as you do. Terry skims his goggles just over the water, takes a snapshot view, then breathes as he finishes his roll to the side. You'll save time and energy by maintaining your normal stroke and breath rhythm as you sight. And don't forget that you've always got your sweet spot. Anytime you need a bit of rest, just roll to sweet spot for a few extra breaths, then resume normal breathing. Let's go back to the pool to learn the 2 freestyle turns. The open turn gives you plenty of air, allowing you a longer, stronger push-off. Remain sideways as you turn to minimize resistance as you rock back. Notice how Terry rocks his head straight back and drops his left hand behind his ear to prepare for push-off. Underwater, he tucks his legs tightly to reduce resistance, drops back sideways, uses his right hand to help pull his body under, puts one hand atop the other as he reaches a horizontal position on his side, and squeezes into streamline as he pushes off and rotates. The flip turn is faster, but it's essential to do it economically to avoid oxygen debt. Approach the wall in a straight line, somersault straight over, then leave the wall on the same straight line. Rotate after your somersault so you can push off on your side. Make your turn easier and faster by keeping your heels as close to the surface as possible and hitting the wall with as little noise and splash as you can. Terry initiates his somersault by tucking his chin and trying to bring his nose to his knees. His hands meet overhead as his feet land at the right depth for a horizontal push-off. Then he pushes off on his side and strokes the bottom arm first. Fast swimming should be an exercise in keeping the same form you have at lower speeds. Fast looks different for a 26-year-old sprinter like Joe than it does for a 52-year-old distance swimmer like Terry. But they both maintain a long, smooth stroke and propel with core body rotation. And Terry shows the same connection of timing, smooth whole body movement, and absence of turbulence when practicing at slow speeds and when he practices the speed and tempo he uses while racing. If you've followed the TI Freestyle program, before long you'll be able to swim any distance in any body of water. These may be your happiest laps of all. Enjoy!